What if you could generate a photo of the exact idea in your head? A common problem that artists face is finding a good reference image of the ideas that they have. I've heard a lot of people say they struggle with translating the idea in their head into a painting or drawing without using a reference image. Luckily, I've developed a method to use AI to help you generate images for your art projects ethically. This is a good method to use because when you have an idea for a specific creature or a person or a specific landscape and you can't get a photo of it with the correct lighting or other aspects of it, this can help you generate that. In this video, I'm going to go over 3 different AI tools, go over each of their strengths, and do a quick demo of each tool. Before we start, I want to do a quick ethics disclaimer about using AI for art. Currently, AI models are trained on artists' work. This is not ethical and laws need to catch up to protect artists' work. However, in this method, we protect against that by creating a neutral photorealistic reference photo rather than copying a specific artist's style. Reference images have always been a part of the art practice, such as using photos, mannequins, or models, and you can think of using AI to generate reference images as having a digital mannequin. But not every tool does this equally well. This is what I found. The first tool I'm talking about is one you have probably heard about, ChatGPT. I use this one for when you have a sketch, but it's kind of too weird to find a real reference photo for. For example, if you come up with an idea for a creepy creature that doesn't really exist, you can use ChatGPT to generate a reference photo for that. A quick note, I use the free version of ChatGPT, and you have to use it very sparingly because there's only a limited amount of images that you can generate every few hours. And if you generate too many images, then it's just going to kick you out and you have to wait like 24 hours until you can generate more images for free. Here I am on ChatGPT. I'm going to upload the picture I have of this little sketch that I have, and then I'm going to turn on voice mode. And I'm just going to talk straight into it, and then afterwards I'll show you all the text that it generates. So here I was just talking into my phone, and it created all this text. Create a reference photo that is photorealistic of the sketch, blah blah blah, all the details, and let's send it. And it's creating the image. Are you guys ready for it? 3, 2, 1. Okay, this looks very demonic and it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, so I'd probably mess around with that a bit more and generate some more. But this is pretty good. It looks like a frog. It's very muscular with the claws that I kind of imagined. And it does look a lot like my sketch. If we go back, has the same kind of face structure if you see right there. So yeah, it did a pretty good job. If your reference includes a real person or setting, this next tool is even better. Let's say you want to paint someone you know, but you need them in a specific pose, location, or setting that you just can't photograph. The next tool that I'm going to talk about is perfect for that. It's Nano Pro from Google Gemini. When it first came out and really blew up, I was using it to place myself in red carpet scenes with famous celebrities. Not my celebrity crushes, totally not. But yeah, so I was on the red carpet with some certain people, and yeah, it was really good at keeping my face and just changing my body, my position, where I am, what clothes I'm wearing, all that kind of stuff. Okay, but a quick honest note, sometimes this tool can be really frustrating. It won't do what you say. And when we go through this process, you're gonna see what I mean. But other than that, it's really good if you are persistent and you keep prompting it over and over, and then you can get a good result with someone that you know or a location you want and merging it into one photo. Here I am in ChatGPT, and I'm giving it a verbal description of that sketch on the left-hand side. And then I'm asking it to turn that into a prompt for Google Gemini that I can then have it generate an image using that prompt. So I'm going to copy and paste that prompt and then paste it into Gemini. I'm also uploading pictures of myself so then it can use it as a reference of what I look like. And here's the image it generated. It doesn't look exactly like me, it's pretty close, so I would keep asking it to reiterate that, upload some more pictures of myself perhaps, and try again. But other than that, it's a pretty good result for a first time. Finally, if you want an outcome that is highly realistic and controllable, then the next tool is perfect for that. This one is widely considered the best AI image generator, and once you start using it, it's not hard to see why. Midjourney is valued for its highly artistic, photorealistic, and detailed images. Some tools available on Midjourney that are not available on the others are style reference from a mood board. I did this for film noir. I uploaded a bunch of pictures from film noir films and then used that as my reference and would generate images that have that high contrast black and white lighting style. Also, you can erase and regenerate certain parts of the image, and I'm going to show you how to do that right here. Here is the image I'm going to try to generate. It's my cat with a lizard in her mouth because she likes to catch lizards. And let's see what Midjourney gets. Here's a prompt that ChatGPT wrote for me, and I'm just adding some keywords like photorealistic and making a few other edits. Then I'll copy and paste it so then I can add it into Midjourney. So here I am on Midjourney. First, I'm going to upload a picture of my cat because I want it to look like her. There's a cute picture. And then I'm changing over into photo mode or image mode, the cat, and then plugging in the prompt that I had from earlier. And then I'm sending that to Midjourney. These are the images it did. This looks nothing like my cat. I don't really like this image, so I'm going to try again. This time, I'm not going to upload a picture of my cat. I'm just going to have the text prompt, and I think Midjourney will do better with that. It's looking much more dramatic, which I like. Now let's look at the results. This one, you can see the inside of the cat's mouth, which is really cool. Imagine trying to get that shot in real life. You couldn't, right? It would just take forever. And then the lizard's expression as well. Look at that. This is getting crazy, but it'd be a very dramatic painting if I use that as my reference image. I like this one, but I want to change the lizard's position since it looks kind of unnatural. So here in Midjourney, I upload that picture that it made for me, and I'm going to erase the lizard and then have Midjourney regenerate that area with a different lizard. So here's the prompt, and I'm going to press Submit Edit. It's starting to regenerate just that part I didn't like. I did like the cat's mouth. I thought that was very dramatic and I want that. I just want a different lizard. And it gave me 4 different generations. The third and the fourth one. I like that one the most, I think. Yeah, so you get different options as well, which is pretty cool. The main drawback for using Midjourney is that it costs $10 a month. This is not sponsored at all, but I just highly recommend it. There's certain things that Midjourney can do that the other 2 tools I covered do not do, and Midjourney is just really high quality. I subscribed to it about 2 months ago and I haven't looked back. Between these 3, you can cover almost any reference problem. And also, if you want help implementing AI into your creative process when it comes to generating reference images to strengthening your concepts in your art, then check out my ebook. It covers how to generate reference images step by step, and also all sorts of other things such as using AI to challenge your concepts and strengthen them, how to come up with color schemes that strengthen your psychological messaging in your art, and all sorts of things like that. Even picking what medium you want to do your project in. Check out that ebook in my description, and I'll see you in the next video.